Hello, hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. It is 1:50 Eastern Time in the US. We had a really interesting, really nice opportunity today. Uh-oh. Really nice opportunity today from the opening, from yesterday actually. All right. Okay. I couldn't make the stream today because I want to focus on the market. We notice, we see this, seller is way up here, right? With the overnight inventory 100% short, okay? But the key here, the important nuance that comes, the one that we had today was actually what we had yesterday here. Over here, we have traders shorting in the hole here. Every time the market tried to take this low, they just were pulled back to what was POC with the short squeeze at the close. All right. Once the weak shorts were removed, this is what we have today. The context, let me see, I got a new screen. I got a 43 inches screen now. I'm still getting used to this one. Instead of having 4, I have the big one and a couple ones. But it's kind of tricky here. Let me see. Yeah, I can show you something else because I want to show something else. By the way, I don't know what's happening here. The screen is just so small. I'll try to make it bigger, move it outward. All right. I hope that helps. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay. That was a test, but the inventory is getting really short here. But it is a trending day. And we have an really important level support resistance. This one here. This one here, this is from the intraday here. Notice the tremendous amount of pressure that this market has at these levels, right? The amount of blocks that are being bought from this level and the pressure to the downside, really. And I decided just for the intraday term, call this support resistance. The potential for a firecracker effect is here, but after a day like today, I question this. Now, why and the reason why I'm starting a stream right now is because we have beige book at 2 p.m. I don't know what the conclusions of the meeting are going to be, but could be significant. Now, notice this low. This level has been corrected. I was trading some 20, 56, 20 puts expiring tomorrow, but the movement has been just so slow, man, just so. This is painful to watch, grinding to the downside. Check your charts. Check your charts, all charts, indices, the EAS, Nasdaq, the Dow, with the exception of Russell. Okay, all those have potential for something there. Some potential to some non-linear movement there. Check the daily, okay, daily time frame. Now, in the lower side, the reason why I did the 5620 is because this level is incredibly weak here. You got non-excess down here and non-excess down here as well. All this buying coming from very questionable levels. You know, we have this questionable, this question. This is for the July weekend. And especially, I was paying attention to this day here. The breakout that happened here, the third, that was the third, right? And this is a half day. No, look at this, where it starts. It just opens and shoots way out. You know, there is not enough volume during that day to do that kind of movement. You know, to be relevance for me. Okay, now market has momentum. Momentum is to the upside. I will be checking right now this 5640 level right now. Let me see if I can give you another chart. This is kind of really tricky here for me. Photon trader. No. Oh, I had to figure out still the controls for this screen. It is different because OBS has been disconnected. Come on, man. Okay. I cannot stream like this. You know, pay attention to what the base book, what the results of the base book are, and this level can be key here. The 5640. Okay. There was some downside extension that has moved POC lower, but value. You know, prices are low and the lower edge of value as well. It has been painful, really painful to watch. All right, this. The upper side, I have this one here, followed by this one here. These are for the upcoming days, not for. They may have some relevance today, but I have my doubts. You know, once a market set the tone for the day, it's very hard that tone changes. Okay, I am short below this level. And why? Because the market has been paying attention to this area. And this being the potential area to take profits. You know, this range here between 85 and 30. Okay. Now I will consider this overnight being deal. Now we have another day here, which is, I think is this the 4th or the 5th? Oh, this is 9, July 9. Like this also has an overnight here, you know. Very, very questionable reference here. Now it is 2 p.m. Let's see. I want to hear.
Down, and the Nasdaq is really getting smacked, down nearly 3%.
Yikes. One stock deserves most of the credit for the Dow's two-day run. It's United Health.
Okay. Let's see what the news are regarding. I'm going to use
Hurting them today is the trouble in the chips. Concern
MSNBC.
Semis and China, but Global Foundries and Intel have managed to avoid that problem.
More likely in days like this, we may have some rally, some kind of rally around the odds now that is 2 p.m. But don't be careful to not mistake that as a serious, something more serious buying, because that can be a rebalancing of this short inventory that we have here, very short inventory. Check your, just take a look at Russell, man. Russell is, wow, has made a new high and is flat by the day. Now, the Dow continues is, you know, it does looks like a short squeeze as well. What the heck is this? What the heck is this? I don't know. What is this? Yeah, this is... What? Okay, this is this. Let me see if I can move some charts so you can see it here. Okay, right there. Just take, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this Russell here. Come on, man. Look at Russell. Look what Russell is doing here. Unbelievable, right? This is a range. This is a breakout. This range has compression here, 50s, 100s, and now we have a squeeze here. Question below as well. This is the Dow. Incredible highs here, and this looks like a rotation. You know, just investors going from one index to another, from one market to another. And once these two markets lose liquidity, you know, the hedge starts to work. Hedge starts to work while somebody can invest in these other two. I really question this market here. Just look at this rally. This is unbelievable here. No news regarding the base book yet. Oh, and regarding why I ask you to watch this charts, you know, just look at the potential here, right? What this looks like to you, right? Can this be the case? Who knows? I am just, this is, I can do anything but wonder, right? Momentum is to the upside. Check your monthly, weekly for no, we still have one time frame higher than the monthly. The weekly, okay, the weekly is close to, really close to this low here. I will check. Let me check this. Okay, because there is change here in the daily. We have a gap here, has been left. And we have very questionable lows here. You have 1, 2, 3 lows down here. And let me check this low here. What that low is. That would be the week between the 8 and the 12. Okay, we were talking about 8. The way 8, which is this one. This is also weekly low. All right. This could be some important reference here. Because that's support. That's sinus, this level being taken, sinus change in the weekly time frame as well. The daily has changed, but the weekly still remains. Huh? All right. Okay, the market is just hovering back and forth on this level here. You know, the amount of trading that has happened around this area is just unbelievable, man. Now, there's significant blocks here. at this area here. Then in this area, below this, above this, we don't have nothing right now. It's just, the thing is, it's just painful to watch, man. That's something I don't like. Now, what about the volume? The volume we have here, have 16 to open, and then has been decreasing. Now we have 10% higher relative to yesterday. And yesterday was a average day as well. No, nothing that be so kind of like so impressive. This is very confusing to, doing the trade. Oh boy. My Rithmic has been disconnected. I'm going to save these numbers, these charts. I'm going to reopen. I apologize. Today's stream has been a mess. It was a good trading day, but the stream is just I personally cannot do those. I cannot do two things at the same time. I need to work in that area. I need to do more work in that area. I need to improve. The trading has been just so. Look at this. I'm going to remove these U bars so you can see. What is data values? Remove. I remove this one also. Histogram. Remove. So you can see just the blocks here. Can you see this level? This level here. That's why I'm calling it support. And also, it has significant volume, which is not there but here. It is in here. You can see it, right? 11,000, 8,000, the 10,000. This area here is very important. I want to see, there's significant blocks that are coming. I want to see how the market closes. It just dries. Notice how it dries at the high here, dries at the high here, dries at the high here. This is a sign, right? Just check this out. It's very hard to trade with just candlesticks. Look at these highs, look at this high here, look at this high here, and look at this one over here. Right? How it just dries. It just dries. Can you see? Nothing, 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 no buyers here. Market is not selling. From my perspective, it's not selling because there are a lot of sellers, but because there are no buyers here. That is what makes me question this break. I am seeing just liquidation here. Or is this something more serious? Notice also, I'm going to name now, this low has been corrected. I'm going to name this low as this high, right? 717 high here. Right, the value area low from the overnight trade. Okay, there are some questions here. POC was, Halbach was higher. It's just so painful to watch, man. So painful to watch. When the market, when my last trade was, when the market has this break here, I just decided to let it go. I don't want it. It's just too much, man. This is just moving without conviction. That's what I thought. I let it go when the market took this break, this support. When support becomes resistance, that's when I let it go. You have some downside, but it didn't have extension, okay? Because the next thing below this was this Halbach, and more specifically this level here. Now I question this low, all right? Because it's not just this POS, this overnight Halbach, which is kind of like too far back in time, like 1, 2, 3, 4 days. It doesn't matter much. Notice also how much volume do we have in the overnight here. But if I open this day, look at this, it has stopped it right here, which weakens the market, and we have 3 lows here. I didn't point that out, but I'm going to highlight. This is 3 wide low. Now, with the break that we are having, this now is 4 wide. But it's just, it was a hard day to trade. To watch, it's like watching paint dry. It just don't have the conviction. Doesn't have the conviction here. There has been some rebalancing in Nasdaq, and Nasdaq also, the trade has been very mechanical here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. First time, this was a good trade because there was 3 wide lows here, setting right there, and this low make it 4th, and this was a good trade here. That's one. This one is history. This one also is history. This is history as well. And this is a gap. This is gap low in Nasdaq. Settled way up there. Okay. There was a nice trade here. This was one. The second one, when traders did the same thing here, they sold right, right on this level. Before, it didn't close, right? It didn't close. They did it a 3rd time. This time it didn't work. It's have some upside. And now we're having a range. Probably, and POC is moving lower for value area, and we have a trending day. This is a trending day. Really, really bad trending day. Okay? Market, Nasdaq is buying from this value area low, and what we have below, maybe this is the destination of this trade here. This is end of the month low. This is June, end of June low. That day, the day when the month closed, this is the low that day. And it's really, really bad structure. This can also be profit taking. Because you don't have profits until you actually cash. after the huge rally that we had. It's time to take profits. Now everything is there is some interesting points that I was listening today also is regarding the certainty. Markets hate uncertainty. But also we have now, ironically, we have many things as certain that are being considered uncertain, right? There's certainty about rate cuts. Traders are pricing 100% odds the rate cuts in September. Traders are also placing, the market is placing another Trump presidency coming. Many things are super certain now. And when everything is certain, that's when I start to wonder as well, you know. I become very suspicious too. The setup that I have now for my screen is better, but it doesn't favor the stream. You know, when I have separate screens, I can just, you know, use one screen and stream from that screen. But now I have to do some configurations here, and it's kind of distracting here. Very distracting, as a matter of fact. There's another thing. The screen that I used to have are flat, not mine curved, 24 inches curved screens. This one, the one I have is a 43 inches, but this is flat. I didn't expect to have any problems with getting used to the new one, but it is different actually. It is different actually. If you have any questions, please let me know. Something that can happen here. So we may have, you know, we're getting close to the close. You know, the inventory is very short. There's a significant amount of trade that was made in the overnight. You know, we have this. Now with this question of low here. Saying that I expect is not something that I would like to say, but you know, some form of rebalancing may happen. Remember, all dips are being bought or were being bought up to now, until now. You know, some sort of rebalancing may happen at the close, and my question is, what happened after that? Is the market going to follow, or is going to market stay balanced, or is going to market attempt to close this gap? Okay, big gaps usually are not closed in the first attempt. You know, half could be something, and because of the way how the market has been trading, I really have. Right now I am flat. I got no interest now, but I have said that before. You know, just got to be very careful And yesterday, the market has had the same behavior, right? Has an unbelievable short market, traders shorting in the whole. They were squeezed at the close. They may expect something like that today, but I have my doubts that that's going to happen. What favors that reaction is the inventory is very short. Okay, what favors a downside continuation is that this trade, the current movement hasn't reached it. Remember, I am watching this weekly low. This is important, you know. Now that we have one time frame lower has ended, so as a matter of fact, I am going to remove this overnight now. I was keeping this overnight. Remember where this overnight is a halfback, okay? I'm going to remove this. It's so hard to do it. I will remove it after the close. I just want you to see how it looks without it. We had a 6-day range, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have 7-day range. Okay, this is a range. This trade has basically been completed, right? It's very close to this low, very, very close. What are the odds if this market takes this support resistance level, get close to this low? What are the odds that these lows held today? Okay, just know this low is exponentially weak here. Exponentially weak here. Let me check how much are these 56.20 now. That's 7. That's 7. The last, how much I sold this one here? 6. Oh, I sold it at 3. Huh. Wow. I sold it at 3 when the market took this low here. Now, notice what? They are the same. This is at the same level, but now they are 7. Wow. I guess I'm just going to watch here. Those options are for expire tomorrow. I am not checking today's anything on expiring today. I did some hedging today with some 56.70 here, but just once. Very, very low market, very slow. This is really painful to watch, man. Really painful. It's a market that doesn't have conviction here. You don't see conviction here. Alright, it is 2:30. No reaction to the beige book whatsoever. Okay, to close, I don't have much to say now. I just want to highlight this range. Okay, before I go, let me say it again. This is a range for me. You got a range. It's high. Once this high is taken, the immediate reaction is the other side. Now balance guidelines apply. This contract has been a balance guidelines contract. Because markets are moving from range to range. Can this come back up here again? Or it is, remember, below we have a 3-day range. I bet most of you have forget about this 3-day range. There's some range here below from where all of this rally started. What that is this one. Okay? I bet most of you have forgotten about that. Actually, it's not even this one. It is in here, in this area. Cannot be seen now. Right? Have it here. And these levels here are my short-term references here. Breakout of this level, breakout. We could say this one too. Either this one or this low. Any of these guys. If you pay close attention, this now is you have another distribution. Have just realized that. You check your daily time frame, you will see a distribution here and another one down here. Oh boy. Did you see that? We have distribution number 1, distribution number 2. With a space here below. This would be the equivalent of single prints. Why do I have single prints? This would be the equivalent of this one, for example. But this isn't the daily time frame. Okay? This is the daily time frame. Now, once this low is taken, if it is taken, I will monitor downside continuation, penetration of this range, which can target the opposite side of the range, or rejection. Rejections has 2 stages, coming back in this single print area, or coming back inside this range. Coming back inside this range, again, guidelines, balance guidelines. Acceptance can target the opposite side. Rejection, if this penetration is rejected, again, the other side is targeted. That's how I use this reference. That's why I have it here. All right, not to trade, but to monitor the market. Okay, guys. Unless you have any questions, I'm going to call it a day and wish you have a fabulous rest of the day. Stay safe. See you. And I apologize again for the stream. I couldn't stream in the morning. It was just too much of a hassle because of the new setup that I have, and also because I thought there was, I had to choose between trading or streaming. All right. I hope I can get better at doing this and learn more about the setups of OBS